फर्स्ट कारिका पढ़ रहे थे,
यस मैम।
कितनी पढ़ ली वाचस्पति मिश्रा से?
पहले के, हाँ मैम, फ्रॉम वाचस्पति मिश्रा पहले के 4 पैराग्राफ्स तक पढ़े हैं।
हम्म।
और 3 काइंड्स ऑफ पेन को ही अभी जस्ट एक डिस्कस कर रहे थे।
ओके, थोड़ा डिस्कशन किया।
जस्ट उसको भी
हम्म।
जस्ट स्टार्टेड एक्चुअली, आदि भौतिक के
ठीक है,
बारे में बात
कंटिन्यू
कर
करो।
रहे थे।
यदि कुछ
तो
पूछना
वी
है
कैन
अभी तक
रीड
जो पढ़ा
अगेन।
है तो वेट करते हैं, नहीं तो कंटिन्यू करो। अभी तक का जो पढ़ा है उसमें से कुछ
हाँ
पूछना है।
हाँ मैम, हम अलग अलग एग्जांपल्स डिस्कस कर रहे थे ऑफ
हाँ।
द 3 काइंड्स ऑफ पेन। तो वी वर एट आदि भौतिक। तो कैसे कैसे इन आवर डे टू डे लाइव्स, राइट फ्रॉम मॉस्किटो बाइट टू we hurt us, somebody says something wrong, something to us, and we feel bad about it. No audio?
Now I can hear you.
Acha. So, how are these different pains that come in our day-to-day lives? Which of them come under Adi Bhautik? A simple कांटा चुभना, हम कहीं जा रहे, कांटा चुभ गया हमको, तो
आदि
we were
बहुत।
at that, at Adi Bhautik. And we were just reading through Adi Daivika,
हम्म।
which is caused by supernatural influences.
हम्म।
ऐसा लिखा है यहाँ पे. So we normally say it is caused by natural calamities, something which is not in our control, like a tsunami हो गया, earthquake हो गया, flood आ गया,
आना हो
कुछ
गया।
भी,
अभी
कुछ
जैसलमेर
भी
के अंदर
ऐसे.
एक जना बोरवेल खुदवा रहा था, 800 मीटर तक गया। अब जैसलमेर जैसी जगह में पानी तो आसानी से मिलता नहीं है ना, तो दे रियली हैव टू।
नहीं।
और अचानक से इतना तेजी से पानी उधर से बाहर आया, और धरती से भी 4 फुट ऊपर।
ओह
3 दिन हो गए, अभी तक निकल ही रहा है।
बाप रे.
यानी
और
तालाब जैसा हो गया ना मैम वहाँ पे।
तालाब में हो गया। सरकार ने 500 मीटर तक के सारे घरों को खाली करने को बोल दिया।
बाप
वैज्ञानिक
रे।
सारे पहुंच गए वहां पे। साथ में गैस का रिसाव हो रहा है, एंड इट सीम्स इट्स रॉ ऑयल, एंड इट्स नॉट।
ओह ओह माय गॉड.
एंड इट्स अ नेचुरल प्रोसेस। द अंदर गैस का प्रेशर बढ़ गया था, तो जैसे ही उसका आउटलेट मिला, इट हैज स्प्रंग आउट।
बाहर आ
और
गया वो सब.
200 टन की मशीन जिससे वो खोदाई कर रहे थे, वो अंदर धंस गई।
बाप रे बाप.
तो एवरीवन गॉट
नेचुरल
स्कैर्ड।
चीजों.
लेकिन ये नेचुरल फिनोमेना हुआ ना, ये आदि दैविक है, कंट्रोल नहीं है इसके ऊपर।
या
और
मैम
आध्यात्मिक का
हियर
कोई
दिस. Overthinking. There are a lot of examples of Adhyatmika. One of them is overthinking, negative thinking.
यस।
कुछ भी हो लाइफ में, मेरे साथ सब बुरा ही होने वाला है, ये लोग ही सही नहीं है, ये सब आजू बाजू से. So this type of thinking. We were talking about COVID-19, and in COVID-19 there was so much fear
यस।
in all of us. Uh, Not just that, fear is always there, fear of one thing or the other.
फ्राइटेंड
Yeah.
एंड वेरी ऑब्वियस। गुड गुड थिंकिंग। चलो आगे चलो।
तो एक ही क्वेश्चन था मैम यहाँ पे. आधि दैविक इन द एक्सप्लेनेशन दे से इट इज कॉज्ड बाय इविल इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ यक्ष राक्षस.
हम्म।
उसमें विनायक भी लिखा है उन्होंने, गणेशा.
हम्म।
वो मतलब
या
हम गणेशा या विनायका
The
ऐसे
cosmic intelligence.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, that way.
Ganesha, for the individual evolution, is Buddhi. Gana Nayaka,
हम्म
Gana Esha.
हम्म
Gana are the 23 elements, of which the Nayak is Buddhi, the first one, from which all the other arises. That is
Oh,
called Ganesha.
okay.
और शिव पार्वती का पुत्र बताते हैं, पुरुष एंड प्रकृति का पुत्र गणेश.
Oh my, yeah.
Consciousness and the three gunas. That's how it is.
Also made by Parvati ji, right, ma'am?
Correct. प्रकृति अलग ही
The story, she, it was a DIY made by Parvati ji,
Right.
is what I've heard.
Very true. And
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these stories
So,
means all this. This was
yeah,
the
yeah.
how philosophy was,
Hmm.
coded. And it's easy
Yeah.
to remember stories.
Agree.
So that is
And
how.
ma'am, how about the symbolism of Shivji beheading the child? Any connection in that
अहंकार इतना
way
बढ़
as
गया
well?
कि it was not possible to continue. उसका आगे उत्सर्जन नहीं हो रहा था.
Yeah.
For further
Okay.
evolution, it was necessary to behead. I.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
बुद्धि
Such
से I
really
तो
very
हुआ,
interesting. Yeah.
लेकिन वो I इतना बड़ा हो गया कि आगे प्रोग्रेस नहीं हो रहा था एवोल्यूशन. सो I के तीनों तत्वों को, तीनों गुणों को आगे उत्सर्जन के लिए उसको बिहेड करना पड़ा. तो I जब तक चेंज नहीं होता, बहुत ही अपने आप में पूरा हाई ईगो हो जाता है, तो इट विल नॉट वर्क.
Very interesting.
रजस होगा, रजस को प्रधान होने देंगे, तभी वो या तो सत्व में बदलेगा, या तमस प्रधान होगा, या सत्व प्रधान होगा. All that coding, if we understand, all
Yeah.
those stories make so much more meaning, and the entire philosophy is as if in your hand, and you have always known it.
Yeah.
What a connection. Amazing.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
महाकाल, इसीलिए तो महाकाल बोलते हैं शिव जी को. चलो, that's a totally another area.
Another word.
Into it because it's so, it just sucks you. But it's interesting to know and sometimes dwell and look for these kind of understandings. Then a lot gets revealed to you. But unless and until you understand this, you will not understand the coding over there.
Yeah.
कौन सा, कहाँ से पढ़ रहे हो? पेज 3?
मैम अभी पेज 3 पे है हम.
ठीक है, पढ़ो.
लास्ट पैराग्राफ.
ठीक है.
हियर अ डाउट इज रेज्ड, वहां पे.
लेकिन तुम्हारा
Here?
क्वेश्चन शुरू हुआ, आई डोंट नो, आदि दैविक वाला.
हाँ, evil influence of विनायका.
हाँ, तो क्वेश्चन क्या है?
मतलब जब बुद्धि बुद्धि भ्रष्ट हो जाती है.
बुद्धि भ्रष्ट हो जाती है, तामसिक अति तामसिक हो जाएगी.
हाँ,
तीनों गुण से ही बनी है ना. तमस तो नष्ट करेगा ही करेगा.
विनाश काले विपरीत बुद्धि, जैसे हम बोलते हैं.
एंड एक और चीज है ना यहाँ पे, see they are saying evil influence like that, but over there, Vinayaka and superhuman beings, it could mean all the other devtas and all also cause such things.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
for
Then
example, Indra is said to routinely जो ऋषियों के तप में बाधा डालते ही रहता है
hmm,
जेलेसी से.
hmm.
So all of them exist. Like in that other karika also we have seen those 14 different
Yes,
evolutions,
lokas.
out of which so Deva, Yaksha, Rakshasa, all of them are there. We cannot see them, but they are
Yeah,
all there.
we are not equipped with the sensitivity. We can, with
Yeah.
practice of yoga, you can develop the ability to vibe at their vibration, because we are all vibrations. We are all beings of vibration. And human beings by birth are equipped with certain vibrations, but has the potential to vibrate higher or vibrate lower also. So you can gain power over yourself so much that you vibrate at their level, and you can not only communicate with them, you can travel at their pace. बाबुलनाथ मंदिर मालूम है साउथ बॉम्बे में?
No, ma'am.
हाँ मैम.
बाबुलनाथ मंदिर है, तो आप अभी जाओ उधर. पहले तो बहुत एक सा जीर्ण शीर्ण था, अब तो उसको बहुत अच्छा बना दिया है. पूरी उसकी स्टोरी, all its history etc is written over there. So when I had last gone there, I read all that. Had not known this, the person who kind of developed it etc writes about his experience as to how it came about. I forget the nitty-gritties, but this thing just stuck in my head that it is not so long ago, it's just a few hundreds years ago, that this Swamiji existed, and they were all going a certain way. And halfway through, he got a message from Varanasi that he was needed there. And he just transported there.
Oh.
In that very moment. And all these people were here looking at that, but one person out of them knew this ability of Swamiji. कुछ नहीं, वो गए होंगे किसी काम से, अपने यात्रा चालू रखते हैं. And it seems later he came and joined them also. वाराणसी में जो काम था वो करके आए, and he came back. So these are things that are possible. It's a matter of vibrating at certain level, frequency of vibration.
Such stories are there of Sai Baba also.
Yes. And that's an historical figure.
Yeah, that he had passed away in 1914, but still later on there are evidences that he was there.
Yeah.
I heard so about Sai Baba.
About his life history also, he has appeared in another town to this, what was his name, that gentleman, and then called him. His wife was unwell or something. He came and she got well and all that. So, शक्ति थी ना उनमें प्राण विनिमय करने की. Yogendra ji had saved the mother with pran vinimay. During birth of Vijay Dev, doctor had given up on mother, that she will not survive. Okay, that's not possible. Her work is not yet over. How can she go? He pushed the doctor out and he went into the room and revived her.
Oh.
Gave his prana to her. So, ये तो अभी की बात है.
Amazing
Also,
things.
there is, I think that was in California, or while he was in US. I don't know which particular place. एंड और नहीं, ये इंसिडेंट माथेरान का है, सॉरी, माथेरान में कुछ साधकों के साथ में थे माधव दास जी, and a group of foreigners, they got very impressed. They were having a conversation session in the open somewhere, and these got very impressed, and they waited and requested to have a picture with him. He said, no, I'm not interested, I will not. Oh, no, you don't have to do anything, you just be where you are. And they organized themselves around him and they took a picture. When they got the positive, Madhav Das ji was not there, that space was empty.
Oh my God.
Ah,
He withdrew his light.
Mhm.
How does the picture come? The light strikes and you throw it back. He had that ability. No. हाँ, राइट, माधव दास जी के बारे में है या ये योगेंद्र जी के बारे में? अब मैं भूल रही हूँ. नहीं, ये योगेंद्र जी की कहानी, नॉट माधव दास जी. माधव दास जी वुडंट गो टू माधव और माथेरान. Not Madhav Das. Yogendra ji himself.
Oh.
whoa.
Yeah. Yogendra ji, he just withdrew his life. So you have his legacy. So nothing
Yeah,
is
we are
impossible.
lucky.
Everything said in the Yoga Sutra is possible, is out of experience. There are many such instances. Just hardly one or two have come out and known to some of us. Most of it, founder has recorded and noted and written a lot. And that work remains unpublished. He said, no, the world is not ready for it. He didn't publish it. Dr. Jaydev also refused to publish it. So far, Rishi has also not done.
Wow, good insights, ma'am. Thank you.
Mhm.
चलो आगे.
Pade?
Yeah,
Here,
please.
a doubt is raised. Since visible means of remedy exist, such an enquiry is superfluous. This is the meaning. Well, let there be the three kinds of pain, the desirability of their removal, and also the possibility of their removal, also granted that the means set forth in the scriptures are adequate to the removal of pain. Even then, the inquiry into the subject matter by men is not worthy of pursuing in as much as easier visible means capable of removing pain are available. Also because this knowledge of the tattvas is attainable only with great difficulties after undergoing long and arduous course of traditional study through many generations. Says a popular maxim, when honey is available in a nearby place, wherefore should one go to the mountains? When easier means for the attainment of the object of desire exist, which wise man will exert himself further? Hundreds of easy remedies for physical pain are prescribed by eminent physicians. For removal of mental sufferings also, we have easy remedies in the form of attainment of objects of enjoyment like charming women, pleasing drinks, food, cosmetics, dress, ornaments, and the like. Likewise, we have also easy remedies for the removal of extra-organic miseries, such as proficiency in the science of ethics and politics, residence in safe places, etc. In the same way, we have easy remedies to get rid of troubles caused by supernatural agencies in the shape of gems, charms, etc. Rejects the aforesaid view. Not so. Why? Because of the absence of certainty and permanency. Ekanta is the certainty of the cessation of pain. Atyanta is the non-recurrence of the pain that has been removed. The absence of the above two is denoted by the expression ekantatyantato abhava.
एकांततो
Here,
अभाव.
ekantato abhava. Here, the universal affix tasi has a genitive force. This is the purport. Since the cessation of the threefold pain, like intra-organic, etc., is not seen even after employing in prescribed manner, curatives such as medicinal herbs, charming woman, study of ethics and political science, and use of incantations, etc., there is the absence of certainty of the removal of pain. Also, since we see the recurrence of pain that was once cured, we infer that there is also the absence of permanency of the cure affected. Thus, though easily available, the obvious means do not bring about absolute and permanent cure. Therefore, the inquiry into the doctrine is certainly not superfluous. Though the mention of the word dukkham in the very beginning is inauspicious, yet the means that lead to its termination are auspicious. As such, it is quite appropriate at the commencement of a treatise.
Okay, 1 minute. So this last paragraph को छोड़ो एक बार. उसके पहले का जो पढ़ा, sum total of that.
That there are easy, quick fixes that are available for all these different types of pains. And like they are giving example of the honey, na? So human nature is such that if you have something which is easily available, which can एक गोली खाओ तो तुम्हारा सर दर्द चला जाएगा, or you watch a movie तुम्हारा mood ठीक हो जाएगा, whatever. So if you have something very easy available, ready, then it is a tendency that you go for it. Why will you study a doctrine and go through the self-study, go through this understanding? This is painful. This is a long journey. But then in the later part, they say, even if you go for these quick fixes, one is there is no certainty. For the time being, your pain will be resolved, and there is no permanency also. So it is going to come back again. So because certainty and permanency, both of them are not there, we need to resort to a different route, which is more arduous than adopting these short-term quick fixes.
But if you are satisfied with अच्छा अभी तो नहीं है ना,
that
you are
is
satisfied
possible.
with that, then very obviously Sankhya is not for you.
Yes.
That is what is implied.
Yes.
And
Yes.
and ma'am, we are
Ma'am, at the beginning, that is exactly what I told them after the first, the first few lines. I told them this is what ma'am will ask.
yeah, exactly. And then we are habituated to work on the symptoms rather than going back to the cause. So because we are working on the symptoms को खत्म कर दो and we think that problem खत्म हो गया, and that is
हाँ,
why it keeps on recurring again and again. Sankhya is all about going to the cause, and yeah,
तो कॉज तक जाने के लिए उतनी एक तो डिजायर उस प्रकार की उतनी स्ट्रांग चाहिए, नीड
yeah,
उतनी स्ट्रांग चाहिए कि भाई इसको
हम्म
जड़ से निकालना है मुझे। लेकिन
yeah,
इफ वी आर सेटिस्फाइड, वी आर, इसको ही तुष्टि कहते हैं।
हम्म हम्म
Satisfaction of the negative kind, that you
yeah,
don't strive to get to the root cause and remove the root cause so that the happiness, the joy is permanent. So we're not looking for that at all.
just
So,
like having painkillers and believing that the problem is solved.
हाँ,
So painkillers are simply disconnecting the connection, disconnecting the neuro things.
Ah,
And don't
yes,
feel the pain when the actual thing is going on and on, but we
yes,
don't feel the pain. So
yes.
it's like painkiller. We are surviving on the painkillers rather than going back to the original cause.
तो उसका ज्ञान होनी चाहिए, उसके उतनी समझ होनी चाहिए और उतनी इच्छा होनी चाहिए
Yeah.
कि इसको जड़ से निकालना है, खाली अभी
Yeah.
के लिए आराम नहीं करना है।
Hmm. Yeah.
Good, good. So that was the whole context. And now this last paragraph that you read, it is talking
हम्म
about, लेकिन ठीक है, तुम मान बोलते हो तब मान लेते हैं जैसे कि ये शास्त्र, सांख्य शास्त्र से ये सारे जो हैं उसका परमानेंट उपाय हो सकता है, और सांख्य निश्चित तौर से उसका उपाय देता है कि अभी जैसे हम डॉक्टर के पास में कभी जाओ, बुखार हुआ है कि ये गोली काम नहीं की तो दूसरी गोली दे देते हैं, दूसरी गोली काम नहीं की तीसरी दे देते हैं, यानी सर्टेनिटी भी नहीं है।
Yeah.
अच्छा, ये ट्राई कर लेते हैं कि इस मंत्र से नहीं हुआ तो इस यंत्र से होगा, राइट, या उस बाबा के आशीर्वाद से होगा, ऐसा सब कर लेते हैं। तो
Yeah.
पॉपकॉर्न खा के मूड ठीक नहीं हुआ तो आइसक्रीम खा के होएगा, राइट। हम बहुत सारे हमारे पास में हम ट्राई करते रहते हैं बिकॉज वी आर नॉट श्योर वेदर दिस इज व्हाट विल बी
हम्म
द क्योर फॉर व्हाट
हम्म
एवर दुख इज।
Yeah.
अब
Yes, ma'am.
इतना स्ट्रांगली जब कारिका कह रही है कि जो भी अवेलेबल मीन्स हैं बाकी के, उससे परमानेंट और सर्टन क्योर नहीं होगा, सिर्फ सांख्य से होगा। सांख्य, हाँ, सांख्य से होगा। तो सामने वाला एक ऑब्जेक्शन और उठाता है कि ठीक है, तो आप कहते हो मान लेते हैं, लेकिन ये क्या काय का शास्त्र है जो नेगेटिव से शुरू हो रहा है? पहला ही शब्द दुख
हम्म
है ना, यानी ऐसा लगता है जैसे कोई
हम्म
दोष निकालने के लिए दोष निकाल रहा है। तो ये उसका जवाब है। अभी पढ़ो उस
Yeah.
वाक्य, उस लास्ट वाले पैराग्राफ
हम्म
जो अपन ने पढ़ा
हम्म
अभी।
accepted that there is no
दो
visible means
दो द
हाँ
वर्ड
though the mention of the word dukkham in the very beginning is inauspicious, yet the means that led to its termination are auspicious. As such, it is quite appropriate at the commencement of a treatise.
और इसका क्या मतलब है कि इट इज ऑल्सो स्ट्रेट अवे कमिंग टू द पॉइंट, नो बीटिंग अराउंड द बुश,
Yes.
state the problem and give the solution. There is no beating around the bush. Begin with stating the dukkha and this is the solution. तो कहा जाए तो पूरा सांख्य एक ही कारिका में पूरा भी हो गया।
हाँ
है कि नहीं? ये 3 प्रकार के दुख
Yeah.
हैं, इनको निकाल दो, इनको जड़ से निकाल दो, तो सुखी सुख है. The end of Sangha.
Yeah.
Purpose is solved.
Mhm.
Question is answered. चलो.
Just as we have the second Yoga Sutra, and
Exactly.
that is the end. That is the end.
That is the end. Atha yoganushasana, yoga chitta
Yoga
nirodha.
Sutra,
Khatam.
that's all.
That's over.
Yeah.
बचा हुआ इस कैसे.
कैसे? Yeah.
Accepted that there is no visible means by which the triad of pain could be removed absolutely and finally. But we have means prescribed in the Vedas, such as Jyotistoma, etc., lasting for a whole year, and host of other ritualistic rites which will certainly and permanently remove the three kinds of pain. The Shruti also declares, one desiring heavenly enjoyments should perform sacrifices. Swarga is explained in Tantra Vartika. Thus, Swarga is that happiness which is endless and continuous and unmixed with unhappiness and is attained by intense longing for it. Heaven is a special kind of happiness that counteracts unhappiness and is thus capable of extirpating misery by its own inherent power. Nor is this happiness perishable, for the Shruti declares, we drank the Soma juice and became immortal. If it, happiness, were liable to destruction, where then is the possibility of immortality? Hence, the Vedic means which are capable of removing the threefold pain in a moment, in a few hours, in a day and night, in a month or in a year, are much easier than the discriminative knowledge which can be achieved only with great exertion extending over many lives. Thus, we say the proposed inquiry into the doctrine is superfluous. The next Karika provides the answer to this doubt.
कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग आर्ग्यूमेंट है
Hmm.
कि अब तुम शास्त्र के बारे में बता रहे हो कि ये शास्त्र परमानेंट और सर्टेन सोल्यूशन दे रहा है दुख का, तो सामने वाला भी बोल रहा है कि देखो इस श्रुति में है, इस एंड बाकायदा शास्त्रों का नाम लेके यहाँ पर स्वर्ग जैसी चीज है, वो परमानेंट हैप्पीनेस है. तो कोई भी बोलेगा कि हाँ, यदि हम सांख्य ऐसा कह रहा है तो उसकी बात माने, तो वो शास्त्र जो कह रहा है उसकी बात क्यों ना माने? वो भी कह रहा है कि परमानेंट है. The next Karika and its explanation by Vachaspati will really kind of open the mind. है टाइम पढ़ना है आगे?
हाँ ना, कि अगली बार पढ़ेंगे.
बड़ा है अगला भी.
फाइव पेजेस है. पूरा हो पाएगा अपने से?
काफी बड़ा है.
बहुत बड़ा
नहीं
है.
मैम, इसको टाइम लगेगा.
नहीं,
टाइम लगेगा.
नेक्स्ट वीक में भी यदि ये पूरा नहीं किया तो फिर आगे कैसे करेंगे? थोड़ा बाकी की बातें नहीं करेंगे और क्या, थोड़ा स्किप करेंगे.
मैम इस बार क्लास कभी है? 19 को है कि 20?
नेक्स्ट संडे ही है हाथ में, उसके बाद वाला संडे क्लास है, अनलेस शी हैज मूव्ड इट टू द लास्ट संडे.
नहीं, अभी आज तो 5 ही तारीख है ना, आज पता है ना इसका बर्थडे है।
हाँ
ऋषि जी,
ऋषि जी का बर्थडे है। हाँ
got to know.
आज
Yeah,
अच्छा
yeah.
आज है
हाँ
2 years
ओके
ago, when my father passed away, it was the 5th of Jan when there was Baithak at my house, and he came in spite of his birthday. Hansa ji told him कि आज जन्मदिन है, आज ही जाना थोड़ी जरूरी है, कल चले जाना, कि नहीं आज जाके आना, and he came.
That's great. Really good.
So I can never forget his birthday now.
हम्म
12th
There's
is
a term है
19th is
व्यवहार कुशलता.
4th को
Yeah.
शिफ्ट किया है ना।
Yeah.
हाँ, वो कंफर्म्ड है क्या 4th को शिफ्ट किया हुआ?
उसने मेरे को तो ऐसे ही बोला था, unless until Raju has different information. 4th
नहीं
को
मैम,
26.
मुझे मुझे शी इज आउट ऑफ टाउन, तो उन्होंने कहा था कि बाद में आके मुझसे बात करेंगे, तो आई जस्ट लेफ्ट इट एट दैट।
हाँ, तो 26 को है फिर अपना क्लास।
अच्छा,
हम्म,
अभी तक मुझे कुछ बताया नहीं है कि कुछ मेरा ये मूव किया है, कुछ किया है,
Suspense.
कुछ नहीं बताया
So confident that you can make it. See, because for you,
because she'll juggle all other things
you
also,
come on
that's why.
3rd Sunday, you come on 4th Sunday also. So whether it is Sankhya on 3rd Sunday and this on 4th, or Bhakti Yoga in 4th and this on 3rd, how does it matter?
हाँ हाँ, मैंने सिर्फ उनको इतना, माई वन थिंग इज दैट दोनों को एक दिन में मत रखना करके।
Right, so that she's not doing.
हाँ
ठीक है ना?
हाँ मैम।
या
ठीक है, आज थोड़ा जो एडिशनल मेरे
लेट्स
को
सी दिस, लेट्स सी
वो भी,
व्हाट सस्पेंड विल अनफोल्ड।
हाँ, और मेरे को एक ख्याल जो आया वो तुमको बता ही,
मैम सी ना, दिस इज एन एग्जांपल ओनली, जब तक बताएगी नहीं। अच्छा
कि you can do a little dramatization
हम्म
to bring out this point, which we read in these 3-4 paragraphs. Okay, how there are available means. Why not go for that? And why go for something like Sankhya, which is so, difficult and painful to go with. So if you can work out a script between the 3 of you, you can have a conversation of that kind. Yeah, I have this
Yes, ma'am.
available, no problem. This can be solved this way and in so much time, etc. And it will come after 10 years, 15 years. No, by that time I'll see something else will be done, We have that limited. So to bring out that point and to get the audience, the class to connect with the Sankhya Shastra, I think it will be a good thing to have a conversation. So
Yes,
देखो
ma'am.
क्या तुम role play कर सकते हो, and we can do a 2-minute skit. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
So how is the new year treating you all?